Welcome back to another Logan Ethan shit show review here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show.
I don't know. It was my idea, but I don't know why I thought of this.
Ethan has a 9-year-old inside him. Wait.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
No. It's the other way around. But anyway.
What? What the fuck?
Whoa. All right.
Oh my god. All right.
All right.
Anyway, today we're gonna be reviewing Clifford, the Big Red Dog. It's another Paramount Plus exclusive that came out. So there we go. Our last one was Paramount Plus exclusive. So was this one? Well, this one came to the theaters, I think.
Yes,
I don't think Paranormal Activity did, but
no.
Clifford the Big Red Dog did.
It's because Clifford the Big Red Dog is a better movie. So
honestly, yeah. No, I don't really know why I thought about this, but yeah, here we are. We watched it together as a couple. I'm just kidding. Anyway, we watched Clifford the Big Red Dog, and we're here to review it, Logan Ethan shit show style. Logan, I think we were kind of talking about it before. I don't really think we're gonna do like the whole spoiler and spoiler free type of shit that we usually do.
yeah, I think if you've seen the cartoon or the book,
but even then, it's just
yes, it's a standard children's movie. Yes.
And there's really no. I mean, if we spoil it for you,
yeah.
I mean, there's nothing. I mean, in my opinion, there's really nothing to spoil because it's cookie cutter. So
yeah.
Anyway, we'll still do our outline as we usually do. We'll do a first impressions. I have a little plot summary here that I'm going to read. I don't know why I'm going to do that, but I'm going to read it. It's about a paragraph long, so you guys will be thrilled to hear that. And then we'll give our pros and cons, and then we'll end it off with the final verdict.
I'm into that, brother.
And I do want to say, since IGN, they can shave our asses with their mouths, as we've said plenty of times before, and it's in our description of every video that IGN sucks asshole and shaves asshole with mouths. We're not going to review this movie based on the movie, if that makes sense. And it probably doesn't. But what I mean is, like, this is supposed to be a children's movie. We're going to review it like that. So I'm not going to sit here and criticize it for being such like a plain, simple plot, because it's for kids.
However, I am going to pull up the IGN review here, and it appears to me...
Don't say the number yet till we get to the end.
Okay.
We'll save that.
All right.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right. Anyway, I don't know why IGN's reviewing this, but it's whatever. It's whatever, you know. So, shall we get started here, Logan? You want to do first impressions?
It was a good movie. I haven't really, I have watched kid movies before. Well, obviously.
Well, yeah.
But as an adult, like with my wife, she's all about the Disney shit. And I'd say it doesn't really compare to those. I don't know. Like a Pixar movie, like a Toy Story, you know?
Yeah.
I can still watch those as an adult. But like this movie, I don't really have any interest in watching it again. But
yeah, my first impressions of it, as I said before, it's just a cookie cutter plot. I mean, something magical happens, and then in the end, it teaches you this lesson about love and friendship and
Bloods and Crips, because Clifford is a blood. That's why he's red.
Yeah.
And so they were kind of, it's one of those movies that if you're an adult, you kind of know what's popping, you know? Because then when the fucking Green Dog came out, wearing a green bandana.
So it would be blue.
It was like...
It'd be better if it was blue dogs. It'd be a Crip.
All right. Yeah. So I don't know my gang shit. Anyway. Yeah, so like when they started beefing it out, it was like a notion to the adults that, yo, I know you're here for your fucking 6-year-old daughter that's stolen every bit of money in your bank account, but for real though, like there's a story to tell here for you as well.
Yeah.
And it's don't do hood shit.
Yeah, and as soon as Clifford went to that dude's territory, it was like, yo, what up, dude?
Yeah.
What's up, dude? You fucking coming here?
What's poppin', homie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a lie. There's no blue dog in the movie.
Yeah, there wasn't a Stanley the small blue dog.
Stanley the small blue crip.
But anyway, my first impressions of it, there's really not much to say, but it was For a kid movie, yeah, it was all right. I mean, I wouldn't watch it again, and I wouldn't want to watch it by myself. That's why I was wanting to say like we need to watch it together.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and Logan just kind of like made jokes throughout the whole thing, and we had fun with it. It wasn't bad. And I think I think most kids would probably like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard to please a kid with a movie, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was all right.
better than-
There was a couple adult jokes in there, I kind
Yeah.
of tossed in there. It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my first impressions of it. I mean,
Yeah,
he's just a
same here.
big red fucking dog.
Yeah.
That's my first impression.
Going through New York City. The CGI was.
Oh, we'll get to that in the cons.
We'll
the pros
move.
and cons.
Yeah. All right.
But all right. Again, I don't know why I pulled this up, but I have a small plot summary here. It says, as middle schooler Emily Elizabeth struggles to fit in at home and at school, she discovers a small red puppy who is destined to become her best friend from a magical animal rescuer. When Clifford becomes a gigantic red dog in her New York City apartment and attracts the attention of a genetics company who wishes to supersize animals, Emily and her clueless uncle Casey have to fight the forces of greed as they go on the run across New York City and take a bite out of the Big Apple. Along the way, Clifford affects the lives of everyone around him and teaches Emily and her uncle the true meaning of acceptance and unconditional love. Based on the beloved scholastic character, Clifford will teach the world how to love big. I know, dude, that was touching for me to read.
I did cry. I cried twice. You cried only once, huh?
There was a solid 3. I just didn't
Oh,
show
okay.
it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Tears on the inside. I feel
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. My heart wept.
Yeah, that's the plot summary. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, as you can tell from that, I mean, like we said, I'm sure you guys, if you guys watch this shit, which I don't know if anybody will, but I'm sure if you watch this, like, it's no surprise. Like, I mean, it's Clifford the big red fucking dog, so it's going to be the same.
This is the video that's going to make us famous.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Okay, so here's what I want to see, all right? I want to see Michael Myers versus Clifford the big red dog. I want to know who the fuck would win in that.
Clifford.
Do you think?
No, because it doesn't matter. Bro, you could put Michael Myers against anybody, and he's not going to die because he doesn't die.
Because he's a badass.
No, because he's a fucking stupid-ass motherfucker that won't die.
All right. I'll put it in more realistic terms here. Clifford versus Godzilla.
Godzilla?
Maybe.
Godzilla's still a lot bigger.
What about Clifford versus King Kong?
Still going to lose.
Damn it, Logan. I'm trying to come up with shit here, and you're just shutting it down. I think he put up a good fight.
All right. Well,
I thought he was supposed to get a lot bigger than he did.
yeah.
Because from what I remember in the books, like as a kid, he was like as big as like a fucking house.
Yeah, and there was a lot of deleted scenes, it looked like, because the trailer showed, I think that the trailer showed him getting bigger. Like bigger than he was.
I didn't even watch the trailer, dude.
Oh, okay.
I just went into it blind, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, as far as the plot summary goes, yeah, there's really not much else to say. I mean, it's a really cookie cutter children's show, story about love and forgiveness and kindness and friendship. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll carry on to the pros and cons.
Yeah, you can start with your pros there.
All right. My pros are, well, so I'm going to spoil my cons a little bit, but my pros are going to be the CGI, but I also have my CGI and my cons.
Yeah.
Because there was like parts where it was really fucking fire, and then parts where it wasn't.
And I also feel like they did CGI on unnecessary parts. Like, there was CGI with that mama dog and the puppies.
Yeah.
Like, did you see that?
Yeah.
Like, at first the dog was real, but then as soon as she got to, like, the puppies, it turned to, like, CGI. It was
Yeah.
all weird. I'm like, why does that need to be CGI?
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
puppies.
Yeah, it's weird. And then yeah, the CGI, like I said, it was good when it was good, but when it was bad, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. I guess it would be pretty difficult because it's like a live action movie for the most part,
Yeah.
and then it's like you just got to CGI the dog.
Yeah.
So it's like well, I haven't watched it yet, but like the new Tom and Jerry, I bet that was a bitch to make.
Yeah, I haven't watched the new Tom and Jerry either. I used to love that cartoon though as a kid.
Yeah, maybe that's the next movie we'll review. I'm pretty sure it's out.
We're just gonna become the kid show reviewers.
Yeah. That even though if you're not 18, you can't even watch our YouTube.
It'll be fucking funny. Yeah, some like little kids like, I want to watch this about Clifford the Big Red Dog, and he clicks on it, and we're all sitting here. Fuck that fucking dog! Fucking, he's a blood. He's a blood.
Yeah. I don't really know what else I'd put in my pros, to be completely honest with you. The acting was surprisingly good.
Yeah, the acting wasn't bad.
Yeah.
All right. So if you've seen one of the other reviews on this channel, this isn't going to come as a surprise to you. My biggest pro is the fucking gore. All right? It's the fucking kills. The kills were fucking gnarly.
Okay.
Whenever he ate that pug and tore him in fucking half, dude, and was just fucking shaking his half-eaten fucking corpse. Mm-hmm. And I knew he wanted to fuck that pug's head after he decapitated it. Sorry, obviously that's not real. But anyway, my biggest pro is I just think that the story was cool. I mean, it was a cool story. And I do want to say that one of my other biggest pros that kind of relates to this is, from what I saw, there was no like big agenda like how you see in a lot of movies today.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about, like, you know, the common things, but I'm talking even, like, the smallest things. Like, there was no mention of COVID. Nobody wore masks. There was no mention of, like, police brutality. Like, I kind of thought whenever the police got involved that there would be some kind of mention of it.
Yeah.
Like, the police would be all over the place and not really. But I think that they did a good job just making it a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Without trying to push something down little kids' throats. Because as I've learned in my developmental psych class, like, it's so easy to influence kids. That's why if they come up in like a fucked up home, they're more likely to be a fucked up person.
Yeah.
Because their brains are still developing, and it's so easy to just like instill them with something.
Everything's caught, not taught.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same with like even like religion and shit. Like most kids, whenever they're born, they would never even think about that.
Yeah.
But they only think about it because people tell them. Their family raises them to be.
I beg to differ because I became a Satanist after.
Oh.
So.
Clifford inspired you to be a Satanist, huh?
Yeah. That read really.
I feel that,
really
bro.
Meaningful.
I feel that deep down in my heart.
But no, that would be one of my pros too.
Yeah.
Because that was my complaint about Paranormal Activity.
Well, I just
one
mean.
Of my cons.
I mean, there's agendas in like adult movies as well, but I'm talking about in the recent history, like a lot of kids movies have a lot of agendas in them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And even some of the older like shows that we used to watch, if you like really pay attention, like what they're saying, like there's some agendas in there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy, like how they do that.
Yeah.
To instill shit inside your head.
Yeah, but it's great that this didn't have anything.
Yeah, it was. That's my pro with it. It was just like it was literally a kids movie talking about love and friendship, and that was it.
Yep, and it's like this isn't a kids show, obviously, but like Dexter, it was like the climate change protest that it didn't need to be in there.
Yeah.
It's just you can say what you want about climate change. I don't want to fucking look at it on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, you're right. I should have. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest pro.
Yeah.
As far as the other ones go, I mean, it was. Logan said there was good acting. The CGI was okay at some points. There was some humor in there. I mean, you can't go into it expecting to be like, you know, like Pineapple Express, like where you're laughing. Yeah. But I mean, there were some like funny moments, I guess.
We did the awkward chuckle. You know? Hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Is that it for your pros?
I think so. I mean, overall, I think it was a good kids movie. Huh? I don't have anything bad. Yeah, that's about it.
I don't really have any cons other than the CGI at points.
Yeah.
Honestly, other than that.
Yeah, as far as the cons go, because like I said, I'm not really judging this based on like how simple the story is and like the characters are little kids and all this. It's just like the CGI was a little weird at some points. But I do want to say that I don't really think that should affect the way it's reviewed too much, because it is a kids movie, and most kids don't give a fuck what the CGI looks like.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there. Oh my god, it's Clifford.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about like, damn, that dude looks all funky, dude. Looks all creepy. Because whenever he was like still a puppy going down the stairs, bro, he looked all fucking janky, dude.
Yeah.
He looked like the fucking Grudge coming down the stairs.
Yeah, which is crazy because what was the fucking budget you said?
64 milli. And the box office so far, I mean, it only came out, well, it's only been, I forgot when it came out. Was it 2 days ago?
I guess.
The box office has only been 22 mil so far.
Ooh.
But I do want to say that for most kids' movies, the box office doesn't really have that big of a hit.
Yeah.
Because for most kids, unless you're like that kid that went to the Halloween Kills that I went to, they don't really, parents, I feel like, don't really like to bring their kids to a lot of movies because they'd be like, shh.
Yeah. Susie, you better shut the fuck up.
And they spill the fucking popcorn over the place. They spill the drink, and then it goes down the slope, and you're fucking sticky and shit. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I used to work at a movie theater. I fucking hated cleaning up kid shows, dude. One time, I found a dirty diaper.
Sick.
Fucked up, man.
Sick.
Well, I mean, in some of the adult ones was pretty fucked. You know, I've cleaned up plenty of used condoms before. I'm like, really, dude? Why would you pay to come to a movie to fuck? I don't understand it. And if you're gonna do it, you might as well just go to the bathroom or something. Like, why would you want to do it
raw?
Yeah, like why would you want to go
There's so many things
to the
wrong
movie
there.
theater, pay fucking $15 a ticket, $20 for popcorn and a drink, so you're spending like $40? Why would you want to go and fuck? Anyway, that doesn't relate to Clifford the Big Red Dog, but
Weird correlation. All right, cut.
yeah. But anyway, the cons aren't really there for me either. Like I said, I mean, if we're gonna review this as what it is, it's just a kids movie and it's aimed for smaller audiences. Like it's not really, there's nothing really bad about it.
Yeah.
If they would have pushed an agenda or done some stupid shit, then I would have been like, yeah, I don't know about that, but no, it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other than the big red dog, everything was semi-believable.
Yeah.
Like the way people reacted and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It was actually pretty decent for a kids movie.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything.
And it's like I've heard a lot of talk about like the Lego movies. I've never seen any, but apparently they have a lot of adult humor in them.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Lego movies either.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. Watch the Lego.
Do you remember whenever the Lego Movie 2 came out and they put that shit as an ad on YouTube? The whole fucking movie?
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Skip.
I thought about watching it one time, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I remember the ad came up and it was like, an hour and 45 minutes? What the fuck is this? And
You're stuck.
Yeah, and it was like showing up like the Columbia Pictures shit. I was like, oh, that's a whole ass movie.
Oh, I wonder what they paid to get that shit out there.
Oh, that was crazy.
But
but-
anyway, yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for the pros and cons, in my
All
opinion.
right, we shall move on to
Move on to
thy final verdicte.
Verdicte. Arrivederci, verdicte, eh?
You can go ahead.
Ah, sorry. I got all that coke in my system and I'm starting to come down. But anyway. That's why I enjoyed this movie so much looking on. Anyway, I think I wouldn't recommend, adults out there, unless you really like kids movies. I wouldn't recommend like watching this by yourself.
Yeah.
Or like, making this like a big old deal. I would recommend watching it with a friend or two, and it would be it was entertaining. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, in my opinion, I think again, just to wrap up like what I said, it was a good story in the end, honestly, for a kids thing, and there wasn't any agendas. It was straight, simple, to the point. It was an easy plot, obviously, to follow. I would be upset if I couldn't follow this movie's plot, but.
Where? What?
Yeah, I'm like pausing. I'm like, hold up, Logan. Dude. Oh, dude, this is fucking up my brain, man. It's like Inception, huh? You're like,
Yeah.
wait, what? Wait. Wait, so that dude didn't die? Oh my god.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think if we're gonna rate this for what it is and not based on some number scale like IGN's probably gonna have it as, and view all the nitpicking and cons and stories easy and shit, I would honestly probably give it like a 8 or a 9. I'm gonna go like a 8.5.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean what it's missing to not be a 10 for me. I mean, It's really just, I think that they could have increased the plot a little bit more
Yeah.
in some ways. But again, I mean, that's not the biggest thing because it's a kid movie, so you kind of want to make it easy to follow. But and they also could have thrown a little bit more adult humor in there because I mean, they did a little bit, but I think it would have been better if they would have put a little bit more in there.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, but
Yeah.
it's still a good movie. I give it like an 8.5.
I don't want to sound like a cop out, but honestly, that's pretty much what I was gonna say. I mean,
Yeah.
if you have kids,
Yeah, I think
go
the kids
watch
will
it,
like
or
it.
better yet, watch it in your home.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, if you
know,
have Paramount Plus, you might
you
as
have
well.
you have COVID to thank for that, and yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10 as well.
Yeah.
So,
All right, what does IGN give it though?
6 out of 10.
See, fuck those dudes, man. They're probably sitting there nitpicking it. And it's a fucking kids
It
movie,
says-
man.
While it's no Paddington, Clifford the Big Red Dog is a whimsical way to spend 90 minutes.
What? So does it give reasons why?
It says, okay, Clifford the Big Red Dog is a sweet, if shallow kids. Wait. Clifford the Big Red Dog is a sweet, if shallow kids offering
Huh.
that sometimes soars higher than expected. Did they,
Sometimes soars higher than
did
expected.
they grammarly fuck that up?
They probably did. They're fucking
I mean,
imbeciles
are
over
you
there.
looking at this?
Yeah, it's dumb.
That doesn't. I'm no fucking.
I just want to take this time to say fuck IGN.
I'm no English major, but that doesn't. I can't comprehend that honestly.
No, it's...
Clifford
And I
the-
want to say, I bet you money that if this shit was released by Disney or something, they would have given it a higher rating.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm disgusted with IGN. They're not rating it for what it is, man.
Yeah.
They're trying to rate it on a scale that they use for adults. And adults for the fucking movies that adults like to watch and
The
shit.
standards are higher.
Well, not even that, but it's like you're supposed they literally just said what our pro was their con.
Yeah.
That it was too shallow, that it was just
Yeah.
a simple plot.
Yeah.
But they don't like. How do you not think about that in your fucking head?
And
Some
here-
6-year-old is not going to want to follow a movie.
Yeah,
they're going to
not
get
gonna comprehend
uninterested.
it, Yeah.
They're going to watch it for 20 minutes. If it's all over the place, they're going to be like, "Yeah, I want to play with my toys. I don't
Yeah.
want to fuck with this."
Here's the verdict that they working as sort of a preschool mashup of Paddington and Okja. I think that's another cartoon movie.
I've heard of Paddington. I haven't seen it, but
Yeah, Paddington's pretty good. Clifford and the Big Red Dog is a serviceable and silly kids film. It's at best when it leans into kindness and community.
Well,
and
yeah, that's what we
struggles
said.
when it tries for big comedy moments.
what?
But if you got a little one, they're likely to find something to love here. But yeah, like you said, you can't.
How is that 4 points
an adult,
off?
You can't go in to it expecting, like you said, Pineapple Express.
It's supposed to be funny for a kid.
Yeah,
It's supposed to make 6-year-olds laugh. It's not supposed to make even fucking teenagers laugh. It's supposed to make like the age group is probably around like 3 or 4 to like 10. That's like gonna love this shit.
yeah.
I don't know, bro. That just bugs me. This is why IGN sucks ass and why I think I don't want to tell you what to do, but you guys should just come to us now for reviews. You know?
Ours are a little bit longer and a little bit more off scripted, but that's what you got. That's what you got to
Yeah.
come for. That's
Yeah.
the fire in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think IGN sucks, but anyway. If we can get enough followers, I'll start making T-shirts that say that. We'll have IGN and we'll have that little stick figure dude, and where it looks like he's humping it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably get fucking fucked, but yeah.
I'll do I space GN. That way they can't say nothing. Yeah. I.G.N.
All right.
This is for you, IGN. No.
I'm about it.
Anyway, yeah, that was our review of Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I think that.
I'm
pretty
not
much
sure why
sums it
we
up.
did that shit, but
Yeah, we're here now.
yeah. As far as more reviews coming up in the future, I don't think we've said it on here, Logan, but I don't know if we're gonna be doing Big Mouth anymore. I finished it. Logan wasn't too fond of. Well, he said it was redundant, which is cool. I'm not talking shit about you, but I don't know if we're gonna get to that. But as far as anything else goes, I do want to watch the new Ghostbusters that comes out this week.
Yeah,
Which I don't know if that'll make sense by the time this is published, but It comes out a week before Thanksgiving, so
Yeah.
I do want to watch that. Maybe we can watch that on Sunday or something. Well, no, your girl has work, so never mind. But we'll try to figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's not streaming anywhere. I already looked. It literally,
Oh, damn.
like, even on the commercials, it says exclusively in theaters, which I think is cool.
Yeah. No. All right.
But, yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. That'll probably be
And-
our next one, more than likely.
And then we're gonna wait till the series is over, so it's gonna be a minute. But we are planning on reviewing Dexter, the New Blood. So
It'll be a minute for that one, yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to break it down episode by episode, but I don't know.
yeah, it'll only be like 5-10 minute clips. So
Yeah. Yeah. We'll just do a big one.
yeah,
A big one.
we'll do a big boy.
Well, yeah, if you sat through this, good job. Me and Logan just massacred a children's movie for you. Talked about Bloods and Crips, and we talked about what should have happened in the scene where Clifford ate the pug. But that was just my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what would have made it a 10 for me. No,
Yeah.
just demolish that fucking pug. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. If you guys like what you saw here, as always, our links are down below. You can find us on Spotify and any bigger things that you listen to your podcasts on. I think we're on like everything: Google, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Spotify,
Jerkmate.
Apple. Yeah, Jerkmate.
Hey, you ever heard of Jerkmate?
And it makes it all loud at first. Have you seen those? And then it turns down the volume for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Jerkmate? Find local singles in your area.
Anyway. All right. Y'all have a good day now.
Yeah, I hope you had a fun time during that review.
There's no way you did. Bye now.